You're visiting Love You Goodnight channel. I'm so glad you've returned tonight. The rain was falling softly outside, creating a rhythmic symphony of droplets against the window pane. Inside her cozy, dimly lit bedroom, the woman lay comfortably on her bed, wrapped in a soft, warm blanket. Her black cat with mesmerizing green eyes sat by her side, purring gently as she stroked its sleek fur. As she lay there, her thoughts drifted back to the memories of the past 5 years. She had moved to this small city 5 years ago, seeking a simpler, more peaceful life. The bustling metropolis she had left behind was filled with noise, competition, and a relentless pace that left little room for tranquility. This new city, though small and lacking the modern attractions of larger urban centers, had an undeniable charm that spoke to her heart. The decision to move was not an easy one. Leaving behind familiar faces, places, and routines was daunting, but she knew deep down that she needed a change, a place where she could breathe freely and live without the constant pressure of urban life. This small city offered exactly that. It was a place where the community thrived on mutual support and kindness, where neighbors knew each other by name and helped one another in times of need. As she settled into her new life, she found that finding work was not as challenging as she had feared. The job market in this small city was less competitive, and soon she secured a position that allowed her to contribute meaningfully while also giving her the time and space to pursue her passions. Her work was fulfilling, and she enjoyed the sense of purpose it brought to her life. In her free time, she loved to take long walks after work, exploring the quiet streets and picturesque parks. The city was surrounded by nature, with lush forests, serene lakes, and rolling hills that invited exploration and reflection. These walks became her sanctuary, a time to unwind and connect with the natural world. She often brought her sketchbook along, capturing the beauty of her surroundings in delicate, flowing lines. One of her favorite spots was a small park near her home. It had a charming little pond where ducks and swans glided gracefully across the water. She would sit on a bench by the pond, watching the ripples on the surface and listening to the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. It was in these moments that she felt a deep sense of peace, her worries melting away as she immersed herself in the tranquility of the scene. Over time, she made new friends in this close-knit community. There was a warmth and sincerity in the people here that she had rarely encountered in the big city. She joined local clubs and groups, participating in community events and volunteer work. One of her favorite activities was helping at the community center, where she met newcomers and assisted them in settling into their new lives. It gave her immense satisfaction to extend the same kindness and support that she had received when she first arrived. Her cat, whom she had named Midnight, had been a loyal companion through all these changes. Midnight had a calming presence, always there to offer a comforting purr or a gentle nudge when she needed it most. They had developed a deep bond, and their moments together were filled with quiet contentment. On rainy nights like this one, they would snuggle up together, listening to the soothing sound of raindrops and enjoying each other's company. As the rain continued to fall outside, she felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. These past 5 years had been a journey of self-discovery and growth. She had learned to appreciate the simple pleasures in life, to find joy in the little things, and to nurture her inner peace. Her life in this small city was not just about escaping the chaos of the big city. It was about creating a space where she could thrive and be her true self. She reflected on the friendships she had formed, the moments of laughter and shared experiences that had enriched her life. Each person she had met in this city had contributed to her sense of belonging and community. Whether it was a neighbor who brought over freshly baked cookies or a fellow volunteer who shared a heartfelt story, these connections had woven a tapestry of warmth and support around her. In the soft glow of her bedroom lamp, she picked up her journal and began to write. Writing had always been a way for her to process her thoughts and emotions, to capture the fleeting moments of her life in words. Tonight, she wrote about her journey, about the lessons she had learned and the dreams she still held in her heart. She wrote about the rain, the gentle rhythm that mirrored her own heartbeat, and the sense of peace that enveloped her. As she wrote, midnight crawled up closer, purring softly. The sound of the rain, the warmth of the blanket, and the presence of her beloved cat created a cocoon of comfort and safety. She knew that this was where she was meant to be, that every step of her journey had led her to this moment of quiet reflection and contentment. Her story was not just about the past 5 years. It was about the future as well. She looked forward to the days ahead with a sense of hope and anticipation. There were still many adventures to be had, many dreams to be pursued, and many hearts to touch. But for now, in this moment of stillness, she was content to simply be, to savor the peace that she had found, and to cherish the love that surrounded her. As she closed her journal and turned off the lamp, she whispered a silent thank you to the universe for guiding her to this place of tranquility. She lay back on her pillow, feeling the weight of the day melt away, and allowed herself to be lulled into a deep and restful sleep by the soothing sounds of the rain. Love you, good night.